Oh wow, I like how this works. Well, it reflects you, right? First choice in the game. We are playing as some kind of consciousness. I guess Bay from this era. Okay, I guess in the dream anything can happen. Also, this is scary. So we are going to have some family issues here. Okay. That was the most unexpected announcer voice ever. Why he reacts like that to the eclipse this year on October? So we are going to have like 2 lunar eclipses in 1 year? Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for a new series on the channel, I/O Input Output. It's finally here. If you followed like some of my streams and stuff, you knew that it's going to happen, right? There was not even a vote pool, which I would give actually to replace Fata Morgana. I guess Fata Morgana slot is the things I want to play, basically without a vote pool, because like Fata Morgana replaced as well something else, and I chose Fata Morgana by myself, and this is another case. It's going to replace Fata Morgana as the long series on the channel, one of the main things, and it's going to be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I believe. But yeah, let's just go. Let's just dive in. I know nothing about this. I dropped a bunch of hints about what it's going to be about on Discord, but these were generated basically by GPT because I didn't want it to be spoiled. And yeah, I hope like they made sense. Anyway, let's go. Let's go with the new game and see how it will go. About what is this? Oh, okay, let's log in. Let's go.
我わらべの時は語ることもわらべのごとく、思うこともわらべのごとく、
Also,
こともわらべのごとくなりしが。
I have a feeling like dialogue is extremely loud for you, but I will figure it out like during the editing. Let me see. Oh wow, I like how this works. Holy shit. What? Okay. Yeah, I will just reduce voice. And should be fine. I spoke like a child, okay.
人となりてはわらべのことを捨てたり。今我らは鏡をもて見るごとく、見るところおぼろなり。されど、かの時には顔を合わせて相見ん。今我が知るところ全からず。されど、かの時には我が知られたるごとく全く知るべし。
I know only in part, I will know fully. Okay. 1 core? What does it mean? 13, 11, 12. That was weird. Was it date? Or what was that? How long has it been going on? What reason is there to be here? Just where did this consciousness come from? Interesting. Okay. Spiral stairs. Oh, the hell is that? Endless dream corridor. Okay. That reminds me of What a Beautiful People. What was this novel called? I forgot the title out of my head. But it's on the channel. There is also the corridor as like the spiral staircase thing as a theme. The spiral staircase below seems to descend into infinity. These feet continue to move as if they belong to someone else. No, those feet are whose feet are those in the first place? Okay, just where is all this light coming from? Can any of these answers even be known? So someone's looking from someone else's perspective and like seeing like not his own body? A dim world, vast yet confined. A spiral path descending into nothingness. No perception of time. Suddenly an idea. A wristwatch, a chronograph, a moon's age. Hey, I can actually click and check. Okay. Chronograph. Is it a mixed chronograph with a chronometer? But those are different types of watches. Okay, I did not know that this is the type of watch. Chronometer just measures time very precisely. Chronograph, on the other hand, is pocket watch. Oh, or a wristwatch with a stopwatch function. Okay. They may also include an integrated tachymeter, a split-second timing function. While chronographs come in both analog and digital varieties, the analog models add yet another hand that measures intervals of 30 minutes. Because there's so many hands in addition to the ones to denote the month and date, as well as the standard 24-hour time measurement. There may not be enough room to put in a stopwatch function, but in that case you can't exactly call that watch a chronograph. Okay. Moon's Age. Heavily duty multi-purpose wristwatch measured by Alpha Company. Okay. It accurately tells the time even in extreme environments with intense atmospheric pressures in the distant skies and at the bottom of the sea abyss. This item is exquisite craftsmanship, is an essential for those who seek these opposing sanctuaries or hells. Interesting. The name is Moon Age is apt as it refers to the watch display for measuring the moon's age. Number of days is the last new moon. Okay. Necessary for the moon's age of 15. So the first thing that we saw in the beginning, like first like core or something, that was something related to the moon's age? Moon's age means 0 is a new moon. Okay. I wonder like if I should like actually read this like instantly. I will see what I will do with this. It's a lot of info. It's complex watch. Face displays a certain time. 402. I no wonder it's dark. Okay. The moon phase hands indicate a moon's age of 14.6. Okay. That's a full moon tonight. So 14.6 is full moon. Taking a quick look above reveals the same sight you would see on the bottom of the well, a circular fragment of the night sky. Okay, and there's a moon. The vortex of staircase continues up to the sky where the crimson moon lies. Also, this character is going down instead of up. So what's down there? Light vermilion, as if stained in blood. A total lunar eclipse. Feels like it's always been a lunar eclipse, come to think of it. This body is suddenly assaulted with the loneliness and despair. A nostalgic migraine, pain, proof of this body's existence. It's just like talking the third person. It's like someone else is like in this body and it doesn't recognize it as its own body. Despite this disorientation and the inability to feel this body, the pain eliminates all doubts that it exists here. Apparently these feet have chosen to continue descending the staircase. The path stretches infinitely, devoured by the darkness or forever. The deep bottom of this pale blue abyss, from the shape of the mortar. Okay. And yet, there's no sensation of actual walking. Merely the sound of the footsteps going down, down, down. This feeling of descent is more like that of the jellyfish or a dolphin swimming to the depths of the sea. Where is this place? In the end, just how far down does it go? It's like an endless illusion. No, perhaps is this really is an illusion? An arabesque pattern is engraved on the wall, reminiscent of the Mobius strip. Oh, Mobius strip is actually interesting. I wonder like why they did not like let us click to see what's the Mobius strip. It's like a representation of the infinity basically. Mobius strip is like when you make infinity but you like twist this. How I can describe this? Go check on Google. I don't know how to describe this. Basically this is a construct. Like you take one strip and make like the 8 out of this, and if you put the finger on one side or like a pen or something and you start drawing, It will go all around and you will come up to the same place. It's like infinity, like literally infinity. Actually, it will go on the other side? God damn it, I forgot now. But I know what it is. That's actually a cool thing. An alluring sensation, like following bait into a trap of space-time. Yeah. It's like to show the space in time and stuff like this. Yeah. Oozing terror sizes this body. Okay. And then the sound of it stomping firmly into a wide, flat surface can be heard. This is the bottom. A brief moment of relief, nevertheless. Pitch black, vision limited to arm's length. Nothing else is visible. Not the staircase, nor the wall that have curved alongside it. Okay, we reach the bottom. Just how far does this room go? Slowly. Feet fumble forward, arms swing for direction, hands grasp at air. But these hands, these arms, these feet, do they even exist? Jesus. Okay. Or have they faded like the phantasmal phantom? No, at least the moon's age remains. The instrument meant to measure the passage of time, along with the moon that should be shining in the sky. Lunar satellite. Phobos, Deimos, or Mars moons. Okay, this is normal. I will just try to read this fast, you know? If there's nothing... this one was before that it's like the werewolves, lunacy, lunatic madness. Yeah, Japan moon seems something like that. For example, phrase "there's a moon" means the goddess of luck is on your side. Yeah, okay. People use the moon waxing and wanting to tell the passage of time without a lunar calendar. Archaeological expeditions have discovered that 30,000 years ago, deer bones were used to carve out the waxing and warning of the moon. Okay. Moon's age and the biotide, biological tide. Arnold Lieber, gravity from celestial bodies may influence human behavior. Okay, yeah. I heard about this actually. 80% of water. Yeah, okay. Werewolf. Once again, why there's a lot of like actually about werewolves? Placement, right angle, combined gravitational attraction to the three bodies. Yeah, okay. This is the alignment. Yeah, okay, this is also like kind of known. Scientifically speaking, there shouldn't be any difference between the effects of the new and the full moon, but due to the stronger visual difference between dark sky and bright illuminated by shining moon, we perceive them to be different. There's 15-day period between the new and the full moons. Oh, and today's day, moon's age is 14.6, basically. Okay. Okay. So, moon's age on the watch is actually having like 15. So these are like total days of the moon, like how the moon looks. Okay. I get it now. Most of the waxing wines, our mind's eye can still tell when the waxing and waning of whether it's full or new. Not all biological organisms necessarily affected by biotides. Evolutionary adaptation can evolve into something about the aquatic ape, how important this is. Okay, I'm not going to check this. I will check this later. There is for the humans were born underwater and that these newborns could swim. Okay. Biological clock. Okay. These are only things that surely exist. Right then, these fingertips come into contact with something. Something firm, something smooth and yet cool to the touch. A slick texture. Seems to be glass. The right hand glides smoothly. Somehow lighting a small fire. A gradual approach to peer into the glass results in a desire to scream. An inability to vocalize. As if this body lacked vocal cords. What? Turn around. Get out of here now. Don't look. But those eyes are wide open, can't be shut. They keep watching, as if the entire human body had become a gazing eye. The life-sized mirror reflects something. Well, it reflects you, right? The visage of an unexpected certain someone. Hi? Bunch of characters? That someone being first choice in the game. Save. If you're new on the channel, I'm basically saving on every choice in every game. A boy who has left behind his innocence. A young woman followed by companions. A young woman standing in solitude. A man with the great strength. Let's try with this, with the first one. This seems interesting. Boy who left behind his innocence. So basically someone young who probably been a kid up until like some recent past. Something happened and he had to get serious, actually. You know, like he grew up. This might be interesting. I will try with this. We'll see what that means. Is this like choice of our character or something? Okay, yeah, it seems like it. Are these like choosing the... Is this choosing the road, maybe? Oh, wait, we instantly went for the opening. So this first choice is like choosing the rest of the road for me? Okay. Soon enough. Corruption and hedonism. Okay. Yeah, okay. This is so going to be copyrighted, I swear. So if you would like to support me, you can become a member. Okay, yeah. This opening is pretty cool. I've reacted to this opening and tiered it, actually. I don't remember what tier that was, but it was interesting enough for me to try to play this game. I remember some of you just cannot forgive me where I put this on the tier, if I'm correct. I think I put this on B or something? Input, output, and output, input. Oh, there's the staircase. Okay. I think I'm appreciating this opening now more. Somehow. This is actually cool. The story of someone seeking someone. Okay. There's no way I've put this like low on the tier list, right? I want to see you one more time. I am. Okay. I am here. The beginning is the end. Okay. This is actually very cool that in the beginning you choose like... I think like I chose which character I'm playing in the beginning. Because that was a mirror, so the body that we inhabited, because that was in the third person, looked in the mirror and saw himself, so we chose who do we see. But I'm still very curious, if we are like playing as this character, or we are playing as the consciousness that inhabits the body of the character that we saw. You know what I mean? Because we saw basically a reflection of the body, not the mind. That's how mirror works, right? We'll see. Anyway, the darkness is absolute. pitch black in every direction. My restless mind is slow to focus. Finally, my senses began to sharpen. Even though I can't see anything, it feels like I'm looking over everything. Then a pinprick of light dimly fades into the view out of the nothingness in front of me. It has become nothing but a viewpoint. Okay, interesting. It's soon joined by countless other small, sparkling lights. Stars? Okay. Inspecting the moon. Okay. I wonder actually what are these, like this little text here. Is this like a name of the chapter? Or something else? Once it was said that the stars and galaxies spread through the heavens were the gods, or at least their dwelling place. If that's the case, then this might be a viewpoint of such being. Stories I once read came to mind in rapid succession. Hikoboshi and Orihime, and the tale of the bamboo cutter, Le Petit Prince, and the Knight and the Galactic Railroad. Why do those stories told under the starlight always harbor such tingles of sadness? Why must such tales conclude in such heart-wrenching tragedy? Just then, the swath of stars began to pulse, the stars to group together like constellations, which means that those weren't stars. Okay, what is happening? Where are we actually? This is already bizarre. Also, I heard like this game is hard as hell. And I'm not using any guides, by the way. I refuse to use guides only unless I really have to. And they branch out into dendroid colonies before my eyes. There once nostalgic twinkling stars to resemble more of the troubling pulse of the organic life. This is precision equipment. No, maybe the flashes of neurons? No, I realized my misconception in almost no time flat. The true nature of the lights is a metropolis in the dead of night. Okay, how did you thought these are the stars? Like, were you unconscious up until now? You just woke up? What is happening? The skyscraper's neon lights brightly cut through the darkness. Cars fly down the Metropolitan Expressway like high-speed steel fireflies. A perfect diorama of the sleepless megalopolis. Wharf of the Daedalus himself. Okay. If this is reality, then I must be looking down at the city from the high altitude. Okay, it really still feels like we are playing as some kind of consciousness that possessing a body, basically. It's all the time, it feels like it's a third perspective. Like it must be looking down, like, If so, then what does that mean? The moon is high in the night sky. Normally its form would be that of the perfect circle. Normally. Okay. Before my eyes, that divine circle begins to wane. It's like a giant wheel of chase, and even a bigger rat just took a bite out of it. A total lunar eclipse. Okay. The Earth's one and only satellite is being completely consumed by the planet's shadow. Its usual white luster is lost, and it's replaced with a wondrous brown radiance. Blood moon. A crimson moon. Okay. I guess Bay from this era is somewhere near using his Bria. Right? Any one of you played this era or watched? Let me know in the comments. At the same time, it appears. Oh! Okay. The city descends into darkness. So it worked like EMP kinda? For the whole planet or something? What happened? And the city descends into darkness, and Jesus, what the fuck? I jumped towards the riverbed below without a lifeline. It's plunging. It's a plunging feeling so horrible that I'd rather die than experience it again. That was so loud. I will have to adjust this during the editing. My mind is blown past the limits of the comprehension and straight into the realm of panic. What the hell? Just because the moon? I can no longer hear my screams. No, am I really screaming at all? I can't feel my body, mouth or ears. The world is wrapped up in the thousands roar of silence. The shining darkness is burnt into the depths of my eyes. My whole body, which shouldn't exist, is dismembered by numbness. I am nothingness incarnate, an imaginary number whose existence is forbidden. I'm getting so confused already. This is awesome, actually. I like being confused. Because there's more like fury crafting them. Stranded between time and space. I just scream out of loneliness. But I know that this voice won't reach anyone. What was this intro? What? Also, I'm going to actually lower the volume of voice probably to this. Okay. We'll see. Okay. Raven Black. Where am I? Wasn't I just falling? Okay. So that was just a dream. Just what was I? And what was I trying to do? And just what was going on with the world? Okay. My heart palpitates in my chest. I feel nauseous. My whole body is drenched with sweat. The feeling only makes me feel sicker. The sensation of the sheets, are they actually here? Is the one touching them really me? If that's the case, then I'm alive today as well. Today as well? The fact that I can't say that means it's morning. I'm greeted by the usual familiar scenery that hasn't changed at all. This is my bedroom in my house. That loud ring isn't an ambulance siren, or an alarm clock. Okay, so this is us, I guess. Boy who left innocence behind. Very interesting, we'll see. The time is 10 minutes to 7 AM. Okay, actually... let's make it a bit louder. I think the scream was just a bit too loud, too much. Seems like it was a dream, but that was... Okay, I guess in the dream anything can happen. It hurts to breathe. I'm panting like I ran down a 100-meter dash. So he dreamt of policing someone else's body or something. Like, that was like third-person perspective dream for him, I guess. So I will not dig into anything for now. I will just assume that was just a random dream he had, you know? Because that, like, if that was a dream, anything could happen. So far normal. We just woke up and from having a nightmare, right? We'll see. Maybe, probably that dream meant something, but we'll see. It has to breathe. I'm panting like I just ran a 100-meter dash. I might have screamed the moment I woke up. And you still have a headaches, huh? My mind can clearly recall the memory of having a bad dream. Yeah. But as for what kind of dream it was specifically, I can't remember a thing. Yeah, that's usual thing in, like, waking up. Like, you don't remember much. Usually. All I know is that it was dreadful, sad and hopeless vision. Just how long has it been since a nightmare made me scream like that? When I was a kid, stuff like that would happen all the time. Someone would have to have a terrifying dream, wake up crying, and then would immediately run over to me as I stroked their head while comforting them. Wait. Someone would wake up, okay? Wait, so... When you was a kid, someone else had bad dreams and you helped them out? What other people do you mean? Were you like in the orphanage or something? And like, you were big brother for everyone else? Or something? Just who was that? What? It doesn't matter who it was, does it? I'm already a high school student, an adult. I should be completely over such an effeminate thing. I take several deep breaths to try to calm myself down. Actually, quite nice room. I like it. Okay. I feel my memories and sense of reality returning little by little. Even so, I can't help but feel that everything surrounding me seems hollow. It's like the sensation of seeing the world through a sheer veil, or the sensation of viewing the affairs of some foreign nation through a monitor. I'm a step removed from all of that. I open the curtains, and the morning sunlight pierces through the window. It's a gentle spring grace of the late April sunlight. I get out of bed and slowly stretch. The tip of my outstretched hand is my alarm clock. I stop the ear grating beeping as if I'm strangling a small animal to death. Wow. Just then, the date on the clock catches my eye. 320420. Oh, this is Monday. Okay, so this is year, so it's like 2032 probably. 04 is month and 26 is day. Okay. For a second I was like, I thought this is like different format of time, and I was like, why there's like 32 days? Like what? But okay, this is probably just year, month, day. Monday. Okay. Today is just the start of another day of the boring school life. Oh, cool. This is another school visual novel. Okay, I see. Cluster 1, Road A. What?
おはようございます。4月26日月曜日朝7時のニュースです。
The darkness does not clear with the morning. Ominous? This Monday, April 26th. This is the ceremony news. Okay. When I come down to the living room, I find someone unexpected.
午前0時12分から約1分半、都市部のほとんどのコンピューターが沈黙しました。
Oh.
以降も数分から1時間程度、原因不明の異常動作が続きました。
Interesting. And the power went down in his dream too. Is this related somehow? The middle-aged man glancing at me while fastening his tie. His father, probably? Hinata. Okay, our name is Hinata. Okay. Although I'm standing stock still, my voice comes out naturally. Yes, my name is Aoi Hinata. This man is my father, Aoi Mitsuhiko.
多くのサーバーが停止し、その影響でネットワークが各所で寸断されました。アクセス数が多い時間帯であったため、一時ネット内は大混乱に陥りました。
Okay. I don't really have to read the things that I know about, right? Like servers, it's not going to give me any new info that is like only from in the game, right? I think. Yeah, okay, it's going to give us like some, I guess, stuff like Japanese slang. Okay. But it's not something like extremely important, I think. I should check this only when I don't know what that is, I think, right? Network. Actually, network in the game, so it's like 10 terabytes? Data transfer, I guess? With optical fiber jack as public jacks. Okay. Maybe it actually gives me some actually word building here. Internet and ring connected to fall into chaos, yeah. My dad gaze is completely engulfed by the gaudy news title on screen. Last night's widespread disaster. A new form of the cyber terrorism? Okay. Yeah, so nothing special
問い合わ
here.
せの殺到によって携帯の電話回線は一時期パンク状態になりました。短時間の停電、乗用車のオートナビゲートの支障がこれに重なりました。
Power plants, auto navigation systems. Yeah, okay. So everything, yeah, went to shit. All the news related to those incidents flows gently out of the talking heads. Nowadays, computers are readily available at all times. Even now, in the society where it's normal for computers to be used in every facet of our daily lives, there are still people who get addicted to the
送
net.
電の停止で帰宅途上の市民が30分ほど電車に閉じ込められました。電子系トラブルは枚挙にいとまがなく、火災、自動車事故が頻発しました。
So, I mean, like, if net is like actually everywhere, so saying that there are still people who get addicted to the net, like, I would say like it's even like it should be like even more common than like nowadays like we have. So I don't know why Hinata is surprised that there are still people who get addicted. I would say like there's even more addicted than before, you should say, or something. If this is like such a common thing that you have everywhere, like a thing, net connection. Multiple files. Okay. Huh.
重軽傷者の報告は現在でも相次ぎ、すでに100名を超えています。死者も3名を数えています。
Oh, 3 confirmed dead. The names and ages of the deceased began to slide down the screen in subtitles, but there's only a list of letters and numbers. They don't even feel real. They're just some other people at
ネットワーク
first.
社会を震撼させる事件でしたが、不具合自体は極めて短時間であったため、
Also, this is scary, right? Like, it shut down for like a minute, and it's like Apocalypse just came out. So, Jesus, this is scary. Like, how much, like, if like society depends on just net and technology on like every literally thing, like it's shut down for a minute, and everything just went to chaos. This is scary.
現在ごく一部のサーバーを除いてネットはほぼ平常に復旧しています。
But also, they talk about this like in very calm way, so I assume it happens from time to time. It's not like, you know, world shaking news. Like, network is probably going to fail from time to time. It's just another like maybe like I don't know, like another month or something. My dad picks up a cup, sitting on the table, and slowly gulps its contents
ま
down.
だ犯行声明は出ていませんが、関連筋では近年世間を騒がせているサイバーテロリスト、コ
Okay.
ードの関与も
Code.
囁かれています。
Code is something that we. Oh, okay. I thought like it's going to tell me like what is this group, but this is just what the code means. Okay. Oh, here it is. Local cyber terrorist organization that's been causing trouble recently. Its members commit their crimes with glee. Their methods gaudy and cruel. It's clear the organization precipitates this misleads, but their goals are unknown. Okay. Yeah, okay. Rather than morning news, the reports sound more like something you would hear out of an afternoon talk show. Since the cause of all of this is still unknown, it just feels like nothing more than the show's spouting wild speculations.
クラッカー集団コードはさまざまな公的機関、公共施設、企業を狙って大胆なハッキングを繰り返していますが、誰一人として逮
Yeah,
捕
very slick it seems. Cracker, yeah, so basically, yeah, and hacked, explore, way, yeah, okay. So this is just normal real life stuff. Because the true nature of their goals remains unknown, the group cultivate more mystic than it deserves. So for the press, they are the perfect subject matter to attract viewers' interest. You could say that it's only natural that such a mysterious group could be related to bizarre incidents like this
警
one.
察当局はこの可能性も視野に入れて情報を募り、捜査に乗り出しています。 今後のためにも一日も早い事件の全容解明が願われます。
Okay. It seems Dad has finished drinking his coffee as he placed his cup into the bowl, overflowing with water. After that, he immediately puts on business suit, not hanging from the close hanger.
じゃあ私は行ってくるから
Oh, you have like full sprite. Hi, Dad. Oh, actually, he looks kinda cool. What a mustache. I'm not sure about this mustache though. You are very skinny. Are you healthy? Dad picks up Hart's silver watch from the living room table and fastens it around his left wrist. It's chronograph that displays the moon's age. I'm pretty sure that said that it was supplied to him by his company. It might be a handcuff of sorts that binds that to his job. I wonder if like this so it's not like chronograph is like popular thing that like everyone have basically. So it's like distributed by companies and stuff. Like only some people have it if you work in certain places. So chronograph was with the stopwatch. Yeah, okay.
ひなた
Just before he leaves the room, Dad turns around and calls out to me. In spite of the fact that it's morning, his tired, despondent eyes are trying to search for something within me. In order to mask everything, I stifle my emotions and answer in smooth, robotic voice.
学校はどうだ
Okay. What's his ulterior motive in asking that? He's definitely probing for something with it, but it all comes off in extremely annoying. Okay, so they are not the best relation, it seems. Okay. So we are going to have some family issues here, okay.
普通です。問題はありません。
そうか
Why I feel like I heard his voice somewhere. His voice is full of disappointment. I quickly began to append my statement.
僕に心配はいりませんよ、父さん。
そうだな
That averts his gaze. And then?
今夜は遅くなることによると泊まりになるかもしれない
Okay, so a lot of work, I guess. Isn't that how it always is? Do I think that? A different answer comes out of my mouth.
大変だね。
私のことはいいんだだが
I really don't feel like starting my day off with this pathetic
早
scene.
く行かないと遅刻するよ。
Interesting. Hinata is not liking his father at all, it seems. He finds him annoying. I guess like he's not really at home because he's working late and stuff, so he's like not really much for him at house as the parent. And Hinata is like not recognizing him fully as the father, I guess, per se, you know? Like, it's still his father, but he's like, yeah, he's just like old, annoying guy that just happens to be my father. Probably something like that, Hinata is thinking.
ああ
I can't stand this
じゃあ
atmosphere.
夕食はいつものように適当に済ませておきなさい
I would have done that even if you hadn't said anything. That's all I've been doing up until now, and it will all be doing in the
じ
future.
ゃあな
いってらっしゃい。
Okay. Even a short conversation like that saps me of my willpower. I head for the dining room, which is directly connected to the living room. In a table that sits for people, but there's no one there. They're all vacant seats, including my own. So mother also is nowhere here. So did she left? Did she died? Mom's not here. And the other seat is for... My eyes turn to the inner room's door. Okay. You have brother, sister? My eye seems to be hoping that a certain someone will come out of that room, even though I know it's impossible. Okay, so you... So mother left with your other sibling, maybe? Or they both died? One of the two. The current me. To the current me. This is meaningless. Wild empty space. I think I know why he says like current me. So this is the reference to the beginning of the game, right? When we picked the boy that lost his innocence or something like that. So before he's been innocent, and now we are following him after like some stuff happened. So I would assume like 2 people are dead in his family. That's what like woke him up. That not everything like in life is just like roses and like happy times and stuff. Maybe that's what this road is like about. Let's see. The day all of us gather to eat here will be the day that pigs fly. Okay? Because even since that time, everything's changed. I eat some cereal and a yogurt. It has no taste, but as long as it gives me the minimum amount of nutrition I need, it's fine. There's no other meaning to eating other than replenishing energy, after all. So you don't even like enjoy your food. So it seems like they might be actually alive, mother and I assume sibling. But they are on like terrible connection with Hinata and father, it seems. Maybe? Anyway, we'll see. That's what I thought from the start. It feels as if my existence is some kind of the mistake. Like I came from another world and needed to keep this body alive until I can get back. It sure as hell seems that way. Like I'm this disguised alien spy from another planet whom no one understands. I'm sure if you were to peel off the skin, you would find my surprising true form hidden behind it. That delusion grew more extravagant with each passing day. Yes, it's been 2 years since that time. Okay, explain that time. I need to know if they're dead, alive, or what. That event, what caused everything to go amiss.
事件が最もピークだった時間帯、一体何が起こったと思います？
That was the most unexpected announcer voice ever. As I'm changing into a school uniform, I unconsciously shift my gaze to the TV. What do you think happened at the height of the incident? Okay. I'd forgotten that never turned it off. Just as I think I should try changing the channel.
じゃあ、見てください。
Wait, I know this voice, I think.
これが昨夜午前0時12分、月食が最大になった状態の月です。
Okay. Well, that's what we saw in our dream, I guess. So last night there really was lunar eclipse, it seems. And he have a headache. Okay, so trauma from the nightmare. All of a sudden, the headache descends on me. I can't stand.
およそ3年ぶりに日本で皆既月食が観測
Oh, 3 years.
珍しく月食の全工程が観測できたんですね。
Interesting. That nails on chalkboard voice is only making my headache worse and worse.
私は突然の異常
Why he reacts like that to the eclipse?
今回はネットの異常を招いてしまったそうです。まあ因果関係はわからないんですけど。
This time. Casual relationship. Okay. Yeah, like casualty and karma. Okay. Consequence of something that happens previously. Yeah, okay. I reach my hand out for the remote.
今ではサロス周期の発生
Saros cycle. Okay, that's new.
にやってくる天体イベントとして親しまれています。次の月食は今年の10月。
This year on October, so we are going to have like 2 lunar eclipses in 1 year? That's weird, kinda? The repeat cycle of the solar lunar eclipses discovered in the ancient Babylon times. Oh, okay. Saturn is period 233 something months, new moons. 18 years and 11.32 days. In the case of the 5-lap year occurring in one Saros, it would be 18 years. Too much math. By using Saros cycle, one can predict the lunar eclipse. When the lunar eclipse will occur down to the second, and can also predict whenever it will be partial or total eclipse. Wonder how important that is. I'm very curious why Hinata is reacting so strongly about news on lunar eclipse. I mean, we just had a nightmare, so I would assume this is just reaction of like remembering the nightmare. But maybe there's something else that we still don't know. Emigraine strikes my... because this is quite severe for just being like nightmare remembers. Like remembering... blah, blah. For just remembering the nightmare. Quite intense. A bit too much. Emigraine strikes my right temple. Ever since she vanished, everything gone to hell for me. On the outside. She vanished. Mother? On the outside, I may seem like I've gotten considerably accustomed to it, but it seems like that's not the case at all. Oh, or maybe like his mother maybe died during the eclipse? Few years ago? And that's why he's behaving like that. Okay, that could work, like it's like PTSD basically. That could work why he reacted that strongly, like his mother probably died during the eclipse, and maybe his sibling too. The incidents of the net, the timing matches up with the lunar eclipse cyber-terrorism. So what changed? No matter how much they make a fuss about it, in the end, it's just an event, according to the other side of the monitor. It's not important at all.
本日は都内全般にわたって快晴となるでしょう。降水確率は 0%、雨の心配はありません。
傘はいらないな。
Okay. That's the only important piece of information I need. Okay. Childhood friend. Kocho. What's Kocho? Quite a residential area located in Musashino, Tokyo, and was formerly an area known as Cho or Butterfly. This has been corroborated by historical records in the Kyoka Academy Library, probably our school. Academy, combined middle and high school. Okay, with the building construction deemed around Path of Wind. For some reason, the number of female students is higher than the number of male students. What do you mean for some reason? Like, school is school, like, who cares what's the ratio? Like, what the fuck? Unless it's like, I don't know, only female school or only male school or something. Like, weird sentence. But you know what? I think we had just intro. And it starts very interesting. I think I will just save here. And yeah, I will see you in the next episode. I will just save. And we'll continue and go to school next time. So let me know in the comments, what do you think so far about IO, and if you enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not going to use any guides, as I said. I don't play any visual novels with guides unless I really have to. But yeah, I'm very curious how much of like fury crafting we can do with this. I have a feeling like we're going to cook a lot in this. Just the beginning was so bizarre, I wanted to fury craft a lot. So yeah. So apparently we're in the road A, as the beginning said. And yeah, we'll see. So, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next episode. So yeah, comments are yours. Click that like button if you liked the episode. Subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and from Pocket Watch, let's get out.